And Barack Obama got the maddest promotion team in the world, dude. I never seen a street team that big.
Right.
I'm telling you.
I mean, he was on channels. You'd be watching ESPN in the
a
corner.
posse.
You'd be like, you see him play basketball.
Oh,
He's
he
like
threes.
shooting threes. Yeah. You'd be like, what?
We're trying to get it with Barack's publicist because we know he's got it on lock. He's on every cover.
We
of every
need
magazine.
that too, man. We're for the people over here at the Zone.
True. Yes, we can.
We want to stay a night in the White House.
For real.
Night.
Yeah, man.
It's true.
We can make some changes.
Dude, imagine a night at the White House. You could have one mad house party. We'd be sending out invitations everywhere.
Horrible.
Dude,
it would be ill. It would be ill for sure.
That'd be one house party, dude. They can make a whole movie out of it. House Party 4.
It's true.
Right.
There you go.
I just watched House Party.
House Party 1 and 2 is tight.
One is my favorite.
One's the
just on
best.
TV.
I got Kid and Play tattooed on my
dude.
my back.
You guys ever done the Kid and Play live and show? You ever broke it down?
Yes, but not in the United States of America.
No
We
one
went to Europe.
I was just saying, no one breaks that down better than Shaggy. Shaggy will do that still to this day.
Oh yeah, I guess we have done that a couple times.
You have with him, but as us together, no, because
No.
we don't want to break into that because that's totally out of our scene.
Right.
That's like,
guess.
being
Yeah,
with
what's
no shoes
LeBron
on.
James doing the Kid and Play on TV for?
Right. He don't know nothing
he ain't
about
even old
that.
enough for
Right.
Kid and Play.
Yeah,
He
it's
was
true.
He was like in preschool when Class Act came out.
If you think
He
about
don't know
it that
Gina.
way,
He don't know Shireen.
No.
He don't know
he don't know
Rape
none of it.
Red.
That's what I'm saying.
You know, none of it.
Hey, you know one thing I do want to ask you guys is, like with your music, bro. I see this with movies. Like a lot, you guys are big horror movie fans, always been.
Yep.
But don't you feel in the last couple years, I mean, horror movies have fell kind of off the map. Now they're trying to come back out, recreate stuff like Friday the 13th
Yep.
and Halloween.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
What do you think about those new movies? You guys seen them, but I'm sure you have seen those movies, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yes. I actually read for the part of Michael Myers.
He
And
did.
I didn't get it.
You weren't tall enough, were you, bro?
I was actually, my feet were too big. It
The
was
precious
weirdest
part is
thing.
that he read for a
I didn't
character
fit the
that
boot.
says no lines.
Yeah, I read
That's
for
the
it.
best part.
And they didn't like my dialogue.
Right. It's dope. It's like with anything in life. You know what I mean? It's like
Whatever keeps the movement alive.
Yeah, you know,
that's
there was-
what you have to do to keep horror movies going. I guess you got to deal with it.
there was a lack of them. You know, for
There
a while,
was,
like you
dude.
said,
I haven't
it-
seen.
It's straight up.
You know
stopped.
when they got Saw 5, there's a lack of movies, dude.
and the thing
In
is,
5 years, we'll be like, you seen Saw 11?
Yeah,
You know
straight
what I
up,
mean?
and that's gonna be scary because of after like 3, they started regurgitating themselves,
Yeah.
and it's like, you know, you get lost. If you had seen 1 and 2 and you watch 5, you're like, I'm out the loop.
Right.
For real.
But it's dope because they're going back and they're redoing what we grew up on.
Right,
you know what
right.
I mean, the good stuff, what we consider the good stuff.
I guess for a
They're doing more of
a
it.
younger cat who wasn't able to be in those movie theaters when they
True,
came out or
so
something, it's
true,
kind of
you
cool,
know?
you know?
Yeah,
Not
absolutely.
everybody knows, you know.
I mean, I heard it come out new Nightmare on Elm Street or something.
You figure everybody's got brothers and sisters, and they heard
Yeah.
their people talk about, Michael
Yeah.
Myers and Freddy and Jason.
Well, they said Jason was the #1 Halloween costume for the last 2 years in a row, and kids will show up at the door, and they'll be like, "Who are you?" The kid will be like, "I'm Jason." They'll be like, "Who's that?" And he'll be like, "I don't know."
Dude, the reason,
Goalie
the
for
reason,
the Red Wings.
yeah, Chris Osgood.
Right.
Hey, the reason why it's the cheapest is because all you got to buy is the mask.
Right,
I mean,
right.
I had the Jason costume every year because when people are like, "Yo, this is a Halloween party, costume party," I just grab out the mask.
Absolutely.
It's all good.
And
We
then-
used to run up on people's lawns that would decorate, have like fake monsters. We take their masks.
Yeah.
yeah,
Just
But you
use
guys, like,
we didn't have money to buy masks.
but y'all blew the mask up, man. You guys used to take the mask and paint it up, do different
Yeah,
stuff,
It's
man.
very true.
You know,
Heck yeah.
We've always had a fascination with hiding our face.
I mean,
We are ugly.
that's one of the
True.
that's one of them classic songs. Is the song "The Mask"?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all need another mask type song, man.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Hey,
I think you're right.
You might
For
be
real.
right. You might be right.
It's
For
time.
Real.
It's time.
It might be
for
time
us
to remake.
Start regurgitating stuff that we've done.
You know-
See, but we don't regurgitate it. We take it to a whole new level. It's like, you know, it's not like so much like.
Yeah, but
like
so did
the
Rob
song.
Zombie because he took the Halloween to another level too.
I
Yeah,
liked
see
it.
what I'm saying?
I like some parts of it. I thought it was
When it leaves a couple vivid images in your mind a couple hours after the movie,
Right.
you'd
It's
be like,
really
he did
good.
the job.
He
'Cause-
did.
dude taped up with his
yeah,
nose up.
look with the kid.
Ruthless.
Oh, dude, that there's some parts in that movie that are like,
Very
dang.
Somehow that kid that played him is in Hancock.
Really?
Yep, and he's got this weird German accent. I'm still like,
Wow.
pull out the knife. Pull out the knife.
By the
do
time
it.
he's 15, he'll be in handcuffs.
Yeah,
Exactly.
Seriously.
Holy shit.
Seriously,
Hit
dude.
it. Hit it.
I got it.
Nice.
Oh, dude, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, the first crazy cast we've had on here.
One
Yeah.
time, we did one of these radio things before, like when we first started. ICP was like super huge. You know what I mean? They just came off of that Disney business.
Right.
So it was like every radio station, every magazine, everybody wanted to talk to them, and they used to mash with us in there.
Right.
If you don't talk to them, then we ain't coming.
Because like you guys signed around the time that Great Malenko was out.
Yeah.
Because actually House of Crazies played a tour. That was when you guys made that transition to become Twisted. Right around that time.
That was the end of days.
That was. Because you guys
at the beginning of days. But
the way any way you look at it, I guess.
he dropped the C word, and I can't even.
I already know. I know the word.
Yeah,
but it was who it was in reference to that really caught more heat than the actual word itself.
Sharon
Osbourne.
Oh yeah, now that was funny. Everybody knows about that.
Yeah, but
she owes some money.
Yeah, right. She should give us some money, or give us some exposure. Give us
250 G's because ICP are still here like a
mother
lover.
Right.
He was ready too. He was like, man.
Oh, dude, you gotta have a trigger finger, man.
I know.
Like it's semi-automatic when you're in there.
Especially with him.
I told you. Yeah.
I heard those flows. You be putting mad words into a couple bars really quick.
Trying to fit
it.
But
that's one thing, man. You guys are like more than just like, I guess, a rap group, wicked group, whatever. You guys are actually spit lyrics.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been a long time, the stuff you guys been making.
Well, because it's like you said, or like he said, or like a collaboration of both y'all said. Like anybody can put blood on the flyer. Right. Anybody can rhyme, knife with rife or rice or whatever.
There's not a lot of words that rhyme with blood.
Right.
There you go.
Yeah, hey, that's a good one. All right, fair enough.
There you go.
That's why I didn't take that one.
I brought it up. Right.
Good one, though. Good enough.
But that's the first one that popped into my head.
It's true.
I was like if you were like blood and crud. Word to HUD.
Right. The HUD bought my house.
Yeah, substandardized housing company.
But, right,
or the foreclosure home.
Yeah. It's true. But that, so it's like, it's so much of that, automatically, to the person who doesn't know, you're thrown in with all those people, all those bands.
Yeah.
So what do you do to differ yourself from that kid who can't rap and just got blood on his flyer? Or that guy who rhymes knife with rife, whatever rife is.
Nice.
Or rice. And, and they got it going on or whatever, at least they think it is. How do you differ from them? So hopefully when you put them all on the table and you listen to them, that'll be the truth. The truth will be in what you hear. You know what I mean?
No doubt.
Liar!
And on their new CD, they do bring the truth. I noticed your man Eric Davey did all this production on it, bro. How's it? I haven't really heard his production before. Is this one of the first? Have you guys been working on it for a while, or is this
this is his first studio record with us?
Yeah. Hey, the music went in another direction. You guys got a lot of live instruments, singing
Always trying
on
to
it.
keep it changing. Always trying to keep it changing. Yeah.
I mean, what is different about this album? I hear a lot of growth is you guys just as people. It seems like
we're just learning.
You guys doing all kinds of singing, all kinds of stuff.
We're getting older.
We're learning how to write songs and not write raps.
But I bet you years ago you didn't picture you guys to be singing all. You guys sound like a full fledged. You could be a rock group, honest, no doubt,
that's
man.
Dope.
I mean, you guys could kill. You guys could rock with some rock groups. You guys play a lot of rock shows with rock groups ever?
Yeah,
we do some.
We headline.
I mean, what kind of rock groups these days you guys do dig? What would you mess with?
I mean, there's a bunch of stuff we'd mess with, but it's like it's more or less who would mess with us.
Right.
See, we bring that baggage with us. That you messing with them cats. Don't nobody like them. You know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing.
The original tear the club up 3-6.
Everybody,
yeah, exactly.
Every 3-6 terrified to hit the stage. Juggalos would tear you to pieces.
No, it's true, dude.
It really is, man.
But I mean, there's a lot of bands out there doing their thing. That we would mess with. We've done some shows with people before, but it's like it takes a certain breed of band to actually do their thing so well that the Juggalos will just be like, I want to hate it, but it's too fresh.
Right.
When you have that going on, whatever that magic is, they'll sit there and they'll listen to you, and at the end of it, they'll be like, remember their name. I'm going to go buy their CD. But when you come out and you're like, I want to dance because I got ants in my pants. Was that band? Don't even say it.
Right.
Just don't. Whatever. But yeah.
Like Limp Bizkit or something.
Well, for a minute, they had it going on, too. Who would have ever known? Who would have ever known that at the peak of its height, that it would be such a laughed upon thing the day after?
Yeah.
Who would have ever known? If you would have known that, nobody would have ever said the word nookie. No one.
I mean, you
Straight
said
up.
like I'm sure like back in the day they said nookie, but
I'm saying after that point, had anybody have known
Yeah,
what
I
direction
haven't
that
heard
was gonna
nobody
go?
hollered at me lately like, yo,
Right.
niggas nookie.
Like
Yeah.
no chicks or nothing. Like, hey,
yo.
I'll see you after class on that nookie. You're
Yeah,
like,
he's
huh?
like, huh?
Right, you know, you're like, that didn't
You
work
might
out
be a
too